gentlemen, welcome back to the Adujo Boxing Review. Tonight, my name is Popeye, by the way, and tonight we have a special treat. My partner, Patera, he's out doing some other boxing reviews. He's out and about. So today I actually have a special guest, MMA fighter, Christoph. How's it going, Christoph?
Good, thank you. Good. Hi.
It's great to have you here today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for making time.
I got big shoes to fill, but I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, do tell Patera.
Yes, big shoes.
Well, we're going to start off today. We're going to be talking about the baby Jarrell Miller versus Anthony Joshua. There's really not too much to talk here. This is, my view is that Anthony Joshua is going to make his U.S. debut in Madison Square Garden on June 1st. And the way I look at this fight is pretty much as a good piece of artwork from Eddie Hearn's amazing job of just promoting, Anthony Joshua. He did an awesome job building him in the UK. Hats off to Joshua. He's had really great fights in the UK, and now he's coming over to the USA to make his debut. And, there's been a lot of talks in him fighting WBC champion Deontay Wilder. Wilder just had a big fight with Tyson Fury, in which he almost knocked him out. I'm not going to get too much into that, but, there's been a lot of debate of them fighting each other and whatnot. And the honest truth is that Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua are probably not ready for Wilder, is my opinion, and that's why that fight has not happened. But coincidentally now they're going to be fighting Baby Miller. Baby Miller has a record of 23-0 and 20 KOs, which is pretty impressive. However, his last two fights was against a fighter by the name of Bogman Dinu. That was 23-0. Now when I look at that fighter's records, he's fought nobody. So it's good for his resume on his boxing record. Before that, he fought a veteran in Adamek, Thomas Adamek, that was 53-5. He's already at the end of his career. So, with him, he went the full, 12 rounds. So that's a little bit about baby Jarrell Miller. Now, Anthony Joshua, he's the WBA, WBO, and IBF champion, unified champion. His last fight was against Parker, in which Parker was an undefeated fighter and skillful fighter. He went 12 rounds with him. Prior to that, he fought Dominic Brazil, which was an undefeated fighter. Before that, he fought Dillian White, undefeated fighter, who was also an Olympian. And then before that, undefeated fighter, Charles Martin. Charles Martin was undefeated. However, he didn't have a good resume. But the point of the fact is that Joshua has had a better track record than opponents that he has fought. So, come June 1st, what do you think is going to happen in that fight?
Well, based on my limited experience with boxing, because I'm more of an MMA guy, I honestly, just the way I see Joshua move, and he's has such good footwork, he's very powerful. I'd have to go with Joshua for the win, especially since, they're trying to build him up in the USA, and Wilder and Fury, and that is just bringing boxing to a whole nother level in America right now. So that's how I see it going.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you. Now, as I said, this is one of Eddie Hearn's good promotion moves. My prediction is, don't get me wrong, hats off to Baby Miller. I think, he's a good fighter, not a great fighter yet. He's still learning, he's young. At the end of the day, when you add up everything together, the experience, Joshua coming over here to make his debut, it's all a set-up fight for him to, look impressive here in the United States. And I think that's what's going to happen. I do not see this fight going past 9 rounds. Now, and I'm giving him a little more flexibility because, in reality, it could be over before 6 rounds. But I think Joshua's going to want to look impressive for the U.S. I think he wants to give a good show. I think he's going to let it linger a little bit. And I think that, having the best skills, I think he's a little more powerful. I think he has the better stamina of both. No more than 9 rounds. I do see Baby Miller putting up a great fight though. Don't get me wrong, he's gonna come in, he's gonna do whatever he can to win this fight. He's gonna come in shape. He's gonna give Joshua, you know, I'm not gonna say a lot of trouble, but I think Joshua's gonna have to earn his money. There's some big fights, Christoph, in the MMA out there. That's gonna happen tomorrow.
Yes.
Talk to me a little bit about that.
So tomorrow is May 2nd, and it's one of the biggest cards of the year. It's John Jones versus Pat Smith, and he's a huge underdog going in to fight John Jones in a very short amount of time after John Jones just beat Gustafsson again. It looked impressive. There's a lot of controversy with the picograms, basically, his drug test. So his career is a little tainted right now, so he really needs to work hard to figure out, you know, he's really going to cement his legacy. Also, Ben Askren and Robbie Lawler are fighting tomorrow night.
I'm a big fan of Lawler. I've seen that guy fight. I don't know how many times. I love Lawler. I wish him the best, honestly.
He's the beast. He's a beast. He's a beast.
And a veteran. He knows what that was doing.
Veteran,
That's for sure.
former champion, very exciting. Every time he fights, he's extremely exciting. He has a great wrestling defense, so I don't see Askren being able to just be a boring fighter as he usually is. I think Askren's overrated, and he's fought 18-0 over in Japan. He's a boring fighter. He's a very talented wrestler, but just very boring MMA. But he gets hit a lot, and Robbie Lawler is extremely powerful. I don't know or have seen anyone that he's beaten that is going to have the power that Askren. Like Askren has not dealt with the power that Robbie Lawler has. So it's going to be extremely interesting. So if he makes it, hats off to him. But Lawler is a former champion, and he is a force to be reckoned with. Also is Tyron Woodley and Kamaru Usman. And Kamaru Usman is from Africa, decorated wrestler, Division II All-American, and he's going up against Tyron Woodley, who's a Division I champ. Very, very good wrestler, but he's known for a big, powerful right hand. Very sloppy boxing. If you saw his boxing, you would trust me. But he gets the job done.
You said Woodley?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now. You named 3 of the biggest veterans that I have followed. So Woodley's one of them.
Yes.
Lawler. And Jones.
Yes.
So those 3 guys, to me, stand out as a MMA casual fan, right?
Yes.
But the other 3 guys you mentioned that they're opponents,
yeah.
I don't know much about, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Woodley, Lawler, and who's the other guy you mentioned?
Kamaru Usman.
Yeah.
He's not real well known. No. So everyone that is fighting is this is going to be their
opportunity to beat these veterans, correct?
Really get their name out there,
Okay.
So it's big for all of them, So it's a huge night. I can't wait for it. I'm extremely excited. So
I'm excited for that fight too, man.
It's gonna be amazing.
I tell you, it sounds like an action-packed fight. These youngsters, these newcomers, seem like they have something to prove. They want to take the reins from these old lions. But I think these old lions ain't gonna go anywhere. Let me tell you, man. These guys are here to stay, man.
Yes.
All right.
I agree 100%.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. I really appreciate it. Thank you for making the time.
Thank you for having me.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to subscribe. We'll be making another video very soon. Thank you guys. Have a great night.
Christoph Luke on Instagram. Have a good night.